What's up?
How y'all doing? So we really enjoyed talking about Start With Why by Simon Sinek. So we wanted to share with you the other books that we're reading and plan to read alongside our new book, Built to Last, for our business.
So to explain a little bit, if you didn't check out our last video, we had our book club meeting.
Book club party. I like to say it's a party because I like reading, and I think reading is fundamental.
So we had that last video. We went over our second quarter book for our business for the juice box.
Start with why. We showed it to you in the last video.
Right. So if you didn't see that video, check it out.
Yeah.
Kind of get caught up on where we are now. So the third quarter book that we're starting this week is Built to Last.
Right. Built to Last. It's not about marriage, which it should be. Maybe it is. Maybe we'll get some notes of how to make a marriage last.
How about that?
I don't know. Who knows?
We'll see.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll let you know. But Built to Last, we're going to be reading this third quarter book. We're reading one book a quarter. That's our business endeavor, to make sure that we're staying knowledgeable and we're learning as we grow as a company. And it's important to us to consume as much knowledge from as many resources as possible as we expand, not only from books, but from other people who are doing this entrepreneurial thing too. So, in addition to our business books, we're reading books for pleasure. I'll let you start.
Cool. So she may be the reader between us. I dabble a little bit. I'm trying to catch up a little bit, but along with our book for our book club, I'm in the middle of 3 other books. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm in the middle of one, and there are 2 others that will kind of work their way in. Want me to go through all of them?
I don't know. Maybe
we'll do one at a time. We'll do one at a time. So I'll do. So the other book that I'm doing right now, along with our book for the book club, is a reread. Right. So those are always good. We have plenty of books on the bookshelves, but it's always pretty good when you go back a lot. When you're able to go back to some of these books that touched you or spoke to you in whatever ways, and get that nourishment again. And so my reread for hopefully this month, it's not too big, so shouldn't take long, is the Zen book. Nice. All right, the Zen book by Daniel Levin. So it's a book of short stories or poems or even just sayings that you can read when you get up in the morning or in the middle of the day, just to calm yourself or bring yourself back to center. Get back into that Zen mind, so that you're able to work through whatever you're working through. I think that'll be pretty good.
So interestingly enough, Jarrett and I are a lot alike in a lot of ways, and then we're very different in other areas of our life. But it happens to be when it comes to like intellectual stuff, we have a lot in common, which I think is why we're so compatible. So my reread is The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. And
Deepak?
Yeah, Chopra. So I'm rereading this book. I committed to reading it every quarter for the rest of my life. So I read it last quarter and I'm reading it again this quarter because it does center me, and it's just a great book to remind you of the laws of nature. And like when you're in tune with yourself and you're not trying to like be so rigid about things, like it's a lot easier to live in this world, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of stuff going on that can throw you off balance and make you feel horrible and sad and disappointed and angry. And of course, those feelings are natural and we're all gonna feel them, but it's great to have something to come to that can really center you. For those of you who meditate and pray and you know, go out in nature and take walks and be in solace, this book is great because it allows you to have a better experience during those moments, whether you're spiritual or not. It is an excellent read, and it's quick, just like the Zen book. This one will take me probably like an hour, maybe less, but yeah, it's a quick read, so definitely recommend it.
Okay. Let's see. We'll go to the book that I'm currently in the middle of. About halfway through. This is something that I've been reading for, I guess, the better part of this year, slowly working my way through. But it's been very helpful and insightful for me to read just a little bit that I've gotten through. And I trust the same for the rest of the book as well. And so it is Ask and It Is Given. You can see that there. Yeah. So by Esther and Jerry Hicks. No relation. But
shout out to who gave it to you though.
Yo, so yeah, shout out to Elsa Juco. She gave this to me last year.
Yeah, for your birthday.
I think it was my birthday gift last year. And so this is one of those books, and I'm sure it's happened to you all, where you get a book or a book recommendation, and it may just be sitting on your shelf for a while. And the way I felt, I was maybe just not ready for it last year. But when I did finally crack it open, it was the time that it needed to be open, and I was ready to receive the messages that it has. The subtitle, it says Learning to Manifest Your Desires. So I was at a place, I believe, where I was ready to manifest those things that I've been wanting. And like I said, it's been very good up to this point, and the rest, well, I'm sure will be just as powerful. So this is the current read, or one of the current reads right now. I trust it will be a reread. I've heard a lot of people say that they've read this 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And so this will be something that we'll have on our shelves for a long time, because I think we all can derive some good things from this. So this is the current read. Halfway through it, we'll work through it along with the other 2 or other 3.
Awesome. So my next book, I'm currently reading More Than Enough by Elaine Welteroth. It is awesome. It's amazing. We saw Elaine Welteroth last year when she was on tour with this book, and it was it's like glaring in my eye. It's okay. But it was a great experience, and we bought this book. No, we bought it after we heard her talk, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so very inspiring, and so far I feel like it's unfortunately really timely with what's going on in the world. But she talks about her experience as a biracial child, a teenager, a college student, getting into her adulthood, and like just the experiences she had with racism, with understanding her racial identity. And it's just a really good and funny read, which is, you know, like some of these like memoirs and biographies, they're not as balanced, right? Whereas this, you get the angst, you get the uncomfortable situations, but she's also hilarious. So it helps to have a read where you get laughs, sadness, happiness, all the things. So I recommend it so far, and I'll continue reading it, maybe let you know how it ended, or maybe not. Maybe you should figure it out.
Definitely. All right. So I got my last book. This was another birthday gift, wasn't it?
It was.
It was this year's birthday. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the Juco family. They've been just pushing all kind of material and literature on me, which has been great. So from my soon-to-be mother-in-law to my soon-to-be, is it grandmother-in-law?
Yeah.
How does that work? Is that
sure?
That's a thing.
We'll call it grandmother-in-law.
Grandmother-in-law.
Yeah.
She gifted me How to Raise a Plant.
It's beautiful.
All right.
How to raise a plant and make them love you.
Yeah.
Back.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
And make them love you back. All right, and we need this. All right, so she gave this to me, gave this to us at the perfect time. Because on our windowsill here, we have some plants that didn't make it.
It was so sad, y'all. We had 3 plants. Now we only have 2. We had Daenerys Targaryen. She's doing great. She's beautiful. We have Khal Drogo, who's strong. He's never wavered.
Never.
But when we got Tyrion Lannister, he couldn't hang.
Tyrion was
It was
nice.
very sad.
Small little succulent. And we didn't know how to take care of it.
We didn't. If any of y'all know how to take care of succulents, please comment below and let us know, because we want a new succulent, but we're afraid because we killed the last one.
But with the help of this book,
Also that.
all right, and whatever comments you have,
Yes.
where you can hopefully raise a beautiful, healthy succulent that can be with us long lasting,
R.I.P.
just
Tyrion.
as Daenerys and Khal Drogo are. Hopefully, again, this is a short read. I don't know, about 100 pages with pictures. So it's a good short read, and it should hopefully get us to where we have more plants that we can love and continue this deal. Go ahead.
Sorry, I love that he loves plants so much, and I've never been a plant person because I don't like gnats, but I know there are ways you can prevent gnats from coming around. But I do love being in spaces where there are plants. Like, it makes me happy. So I want to jump on this wagon, this boat, this board. I don't know what it is.
We jumping.
I want to jump on it so that we can have plants and be a plant family. Maybe not like overwhelming amounts of plants, but a good number of plants that we feel the energy of good, healthy oxygen circulating in our place. You know?
If it work out well enough, we might have a 60-acre bee farm. Shout out Shroot Farms. Anyway.
Shroot Farms? Anybody y'all know about Shroot Farms?
Might be down on it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so last book on my end that I have not started reading, Little Fires Everywhere. I've been interested in this book for a while. A friend recommended it, and then of course the Hulu series came out. I have not watched the Hulu series, and I'm not gonna watch it until I finish this book. I'm a stickler about this. I hate watching things before I've read the book, so I'm gonna read the book, then I'm gonna watch the series, and we'll see about those comparisons. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be a fun one. I'm excited. That's all I can say about that.
Oh.
So yeah.
We got a lot of reading to do.
Lots, but it's fun.
It is.
A way to escape.
Yeah, man. So.
Yeah.
If you have any book recommendations,
please
feel free to shoot
share.
us some, and hopefully we can enjoy them just as you have.
Yes.
And I believe that's it.
That's it, y'all.
Yeah.
Make sure that you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Give us a thumbs up. Follow us on our other platforms. We're on Instagram at The Juicebox CBD. We're also on Facebook, The Juicebox CBD. You can check out our website, www.thejuiceboxcbd.com. And thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, man.
Hey.